Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from anywhere you're hearing me from. Um, I just want to bring a quick update on the process of applying for a Latvian study visa in 2025. In 2024, there were a lot of changes. The video I made previously has become outdated. So this is why I want to make a new one that will be more relevant in 2025. So, firstly, the process. The process of applying for a resident permit in Latvia could be straightforward if you know what you're doing, and also could be a very difficult journey if you are not very conversant with the process because it's quite different from the usual process you have when applying for visa in US, Canada, and other European countries. So now the first process, you have to find a school that can give you an admission, and you need to have, if you want to apply for a master's degree, basically you need to have a bachelor's degree with a second class upper or a second class lower in any field that you feel like you want to apply in. And there are many universities in Latvia that you can apply to as a Nigerian, but there are some universities that are very strict, and there are some that are very lenient in terms of their requirements. If you need assistance with this is where BlueDreams Travels and Tours can help you gain admission that in a university without you wasting your application fees. So we know the universities that are very easy to gain admission to, and the ones that are very extremely difficult. Even the ones that are difficult, we can still assist you once we see that you meet up with the requirement. So once you get an admission, then the second step will be that you need to um, the school will apply for what we call an AIC. An AIC is like a government body in Latvia that check the authenticity of your document, whether it's fake, and give an advice to the university about their documents, your certificates. So what you get is called an AIC certificate at the end of the verification. That is when you have applied to the university that you want. Once you have this AIC certificate available, then the school issues you what we call a study contract. Usually, in other universities, you could get what we call an admission letter, but most of the time, most universities will issue you a study contract. You sign the study contract, you pay your admission, no admission, the tuition fees, and when you pay the tuition fees, then you have to wait to get what we call a student invitation number. This invitation number, it is what you will take to apply for a resident permit. Most students in Nigeria apply for resident permit in Egypt. But if you reside in any other country, you could apply for resident permit in that country. But most times, if you are a Nigerian applying from countries like China and other countries in Asia, Kazakhstan, it will be better that you apply to Egypt because most of the time they are not so conversant. This Latvian embassy in those countries are not so conversant with the rules, or they have a different requirement that could make the process more tedious for you. So once you get ready, then you have to book an appointment. Now, this is it. Getting an appointment is not difficult, and it could also be difficult, depending on you and the information you have at hand. What I advise is you need a lot of patience, and I would advise once you have your admission letter, get an Egyptian visa, which we can also help you with at Blue Dreams Travels. We offer e-visa processing, so this is very straightforward. And once you get to Egypt, you pay $25 to get the visa stamped on your passport. Once you get to Egypt, then you start searching for the appointment. The reason why I suggest this is because of from experience. If you are in Nigeria and you keep applying for appointment, you could get appointment and it could be very close, and the process for getting an Egyptian visa could take between 10 to 20 working days, and you get an appointment for the next week. It will be very impossible for you to it will be impossible for you to go and to use this appointment. So, but if you are on ground, it is easier. So just make up your mind that whether you get an appointment or you don't get an for both. If you are applying for special schools like Riga Technical University and also a PhD, the process of getting an appointment is much faster. Once you get the appointment, and now there's been a change in the amount of money you need to pay for the resident permit fee. Before, 30 days was 80 euros. Now is 160 euros. 30 working days. 30 days, sorry, 30 days processing. 10 days processing is 280 euros. 5 days processing is 560 euros. So it has been increased into 2025. So you have to take note of this. Once you apply for a resident permit and you get your resident permit approved by the grace of God, then after you apply for a resident permit visa, and this takes between 3 to 4 days. It's very fast, and once you get your resident permit visa, then you can move to Latvia and start your studies. So this is just basically the new update. The most important update is that the resident permit fee has been increased, and also if you want to study in Latvia, BlueDreams Travels is ready to assist you all through the process, giving you confidence and also ensuring that you have a smooth process that worry-free. And the resident permit also, depending on what you want, 30 days, 10 days, or 5 days will determine how long you are going to spend in Cairo, Egypt. Thank you very much again for listening to me. Please subscribe to our channel, Japa with Blue Dreams, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you have some money, Japa with Blue Dreams. Goodbye.